Good morning. Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels and this is a live Q&A and I'm going to be live with you for a couple of hours today. How is everyone doing today? I'm sending you so much love. If you're watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer, something you need to know in the moment, something the angels want you to know. It's not showing it's live yet for me, but I've already got Anjuan in there. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Let me just wait for it to come on my side. Hey, Yashi, if you can see me, it's not showing live. Oh, it's come up now. Let me see what way round the cards are today. Let's have a look. It's a bit delayed on my side, so okay, mirrored again. Okay, thank you for being here, guys. I'm sending you so much love. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help. So thank you. We're going to do a live Q&A. We've got Anjuan, Yashi, Raluca in the house as well. Ali's in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending everyone so much love. We've got Dolphin in the house as well. So let's answer some questions then. So Anjuan says, hey Ling. Ling's in the house as well. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Anjuan says, any message from DM today? So what's going on with your DM today? This is for Anjuan. What's going on with your DM today? So it's already flying out and haven't even started yet. So it's so intense, this connection. So he's feeling the connection very intensely, and that'll be the heat of the connection, the power of the love. It's just so intense, he's saying to you. And you're building something solid, it's going to be coming back to life. So you've got butterflies. So if you've been seeing butterflies or you start seeing them, and it doesn't matter how you see them, whether you see them in your real world or you see a picture of a butterfly or a butterfly on a cup or a mug or something like that, or social media, it's a sign of transformation. It's showing you, they're giving me fear, to let go of fear, because between now and April, you're rebuilding something. You know, whenever I see this resurrection card, it always reminds me of Easter as we move towards Easter time. So this is like the energy of March, April, you're building this foundation. And the connection is intense. And that's what you need to know. This can, your person sees this connection is very intense. I feel they struggle to communicate. So he's struggling to communicate right now. So let's see what the message is. Yeah, he's doing a lot of deep thinking. He's saying, the reason there's delays is because he's trying to find his center. He's trying to calm his mind. I feel he's back and forth in his mind. Like 1 minute he wants to reach out, then he's struggling. He can't get the words out. I'm really picking up on that. So he's been trying to find his centre since December. So I definitely feel since December he's been going through big shifts and changes. And you're being guided to go with the flow. Okay, so he's doing a lot of deep thinking right now, reflection, understanding himself. That's why there's a delay. So trust in the delay, it creates the way. So what's the message for you? Yeah, he's stepping into his power, and that's a promise. It's a promise of the future. And there's reading coming up later this week where I talk all about the promise, because they give you that promise. So understand right now that your masculine is stepping into their power to be with you, and they're giving you the promise that that's the future with you. I'm seeing this like marriage, being together. So it really is about trusting, and you take back your power by remembering who you are. So he's thinking good things about you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, Dolphin says, any message from C? What does C want you to know today? What does C want you to know? He's taking the mask off. I want to talk. He wants to talk to you. It's going to be spontaneous. So you're not going to expect it, and it's going to come in, you know, when you're just busy doing you and you're not really paying too much attention to him, it's going to come in. But he wants to take that mask off. He's showing that to you. And he wants to be vulnerable with you. It's you he can open up to when the time is right. So, yeah, he's saying you are beautiful. He wants to face you and look into your eyes and see your face. He's saying you are beautiful. And this is part of my learning, acceptance, accepting who he is, accepting where he is on his journey right now. So there's a message about acceptance. So accept that you are on the right path. You are learning. You are exactly where you're meant to be. And everything is okay. There's no need to worry right now. Yeah, I feel you're reminiscing about a kiss, or he's definitely thinking about a kiss that you may have had or shared, whether that's been in the real world or it's been through a fantasy or a dream. But you're both thinking of each other at this time. So he wants to talk that mask is coming off, but it will happen when you don't expect it. So just do you, raise your vibration and have faith because it's coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation, honey. Fatima says, good morning, Liz. Today's message from F Twin Flame. So what's the energies in today? What's the energies in today? Attraction. He wants you. So there's all this Kundalini rising between you. He feels the attraction, the power of the love. And he's saying, I want you. I want you. I want you too. You're saying, I'm ready for the next chapter of my life. And I feel he's been ready for something shifting in his life since 2021. So it is happening. So you may start seeing 2121 on the clock. And he wants to be able to give you the world. He knows you deserve that. And he's saying, let's kiss and make up. So what I'm feeling here is between now and June, big changes, light at the end of the tunnel, coming back together because he wants you. And that's a powerful thing because it's that desire that pulls him in. So let's bring in some guidance for you. Yeah, remember who you are. You're the divine feminine. There could be an engagement coming in the future as well. So if that's what you want, if that's what you're thinking about, will we get married? Will we get engaged? That's coming through. An expansion. So what you need to be doing is shining your light bright because that's drawing him to you because he wants you and he's expanding his mind. And this is also about thinking about the future. So I definitely feel in the future you're going to get married. There'll be an engagement for sure. And this could even be what he's thinking about. So just allow the journey to unfold naturally. But I'm feeling between now and June something big shifting. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Kat says, good morning, Liz. I'm learning to deal with his heavy energy. I had a dream about his addiction. Any message or guidance? So you're being shown in your dreams what's going on. Very powerful. And your intuition is becoming a lot stronger and wiser as well. So you're being shown that progress is happening. Everything is falling into place for you. Keep your vision and your thoughts towards the light. You both want the same things. And that's what you're being shown. You want the same things. And it's just a matter of time. You're going to start seeing results between now and March. Things are going to start moving forward. So what he's showing you in his dream as he's healing his addiction or he wants to, it's all part of his spiritual growth. This is a time to rest and rejuvenate, to heal. So there's a healing taking place. So when you're resting and dreaming, you're rejuvenating because you're receiving all these signs. And the spiritual growth is there. So you're being reminded again, this is a journey of growth. It can't be rushed or forced. It's about patience and trust. And he's communicating with you through music and lyrics. So songs are coming to you as well. And he's saying, open your mind and heart to this music that I'm sending you. I want what you want. I intend what you want. And that's why you've got this progress card, because I feel you're on the same page. He may not show up yet physically, but he's telling you through music and dreams and your intuition and your feelings what's going on. I'm going to pull you a music card as well. What's messages coming through in music today? Night fever. He's experiencing ascension symptoms at night. So obviously you're dreaming at night and you're ascending in your dreams because you're receiving all this information. And he's showing you that he's going through ascension symptoms. So that could even be to do with his addiction. He's healing, physical things around what's going on with his addiction. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to everyone who's here today. I'm sending you so much love. Hey, Rennie, great to see you. So if you haven't already, guys, hit that thumbs up. The way this works is I will prioritise energy exchanges, which are super chats or members' milestones. But, anyone can answer. Anyone can get an answer. So just pop your question and keep popping your question in. If I'm guided to, I'll get to you. If something's resonating with you, even if it's not for you, claim it, okay? So Bake says, hi Liz, any words from my DF twin flame? So what's going on in your journey right now? Union. Your person is thinking about being with you. You may see this sign, okay? Big sign of union coming. Says you will be in a relationship together and it will feel wonderful. So your person thinks about you and what that looks like. And I connected with that yesterday. Okay, that they've been having lots of visions and dreams about the future and they want to tell you that. So your feminine wants to tell you that they see a future with you and it's wonderful and beautiful. And this is what you're working towards. So there's going to be an admitting of the feelings, an opening up. Okay, I am feeling energy shift here when you start seeing 10-10. So if you're seeing 10:10 on the clock, that's a big sign of that. This could also be something shifting between now and October, because it's always been you. They give me a block. There's blocks there right now, but it's always been you. It's always been you. I hope that helps, okay? Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. Will my marriage take place this year? Again, you've got to let go of the need for it to happen in a specific way or in a specific timeline. Things are going to move forward, and the relationship is definitely coming in, okay? You're going to have this marriage eventually. Eventually. Do some reflecting. Your twin right now is reflecting on what they desire and want. I feel that this journey is going to move forward from August for you, but I'm not necessarily feeling marriage this year, but that is coming. Because you got the Knight of Pentacles, which is yes, and it's eventual positive outcome, but I feel your lesson is to let go of the how it's going to happen and the when it's going to happen, and just allow it to happen, because the relationship is definitely there and it's moving forward, but I haven't got anything there that signifies marriage at this point. But you know, the fact that you've got this card, and what I'm feeling is as well, because you've got the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Swords, the relationship is coming in strong between now and August time. And then I feel between August and December, this is where you may reflect on or talk about marriage. But just because it's not happening this year doesn't mean it's not going to happen, because it is. Otherwise, this card wouldn't have come out. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation. Message from M on what he's expressing to me now. So what does M want, or what he's not expressing to me now? What does M want to say to you? He's saying to you, your divine grace enchants me. Things are feeling up in the air. So the way he feels about you hasn't changed. He's, you know, pretty obsessed with you, really, because you're the Empress. And he's thinking about you constantly. And he's saying, your divine grace enchants me. So he feels under your spell. He can't get enough of you, to be honest. But things are up in the air. And that could be because of where you live or whatever else is going on between you. So he's trying to work that out. This is about balance. Balance. So he wants to balance things out. I feel between now and March, things are balancing out. So February as well, there could be decisions being made here about how to move forward. So he's saying your divine grace, you know, you turn him on, you're everything he wants. And yeah, he's saying this is a new day. So I feel he has got a positive mindset where he looks for the good in things. And he thinks, right, today's a new day. What can I do to make things right today? What can I do to change things, to balance things? So that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Just bear with, my chat keeps stopping and on the phone, but it says working. It just keeps freezing. Jennifer, thank you for the donation. Updates and messages from A. So what's the message coming through today? You've got, he's making a decision about this foundation. So he wants a life with you, a foundation with you. But there has to be a decision made. I'm not doing very well, Amber, at saying however instead of but for my New Year's resolution. But I think there's nothing wrong with saying but anyway. He's just saying he wants a foundation with you. However, he needs to make a decision. Okay, nothing's making sense to him because he is thinking of you and he's still shutting you out. So he's still doing healing. There's still healing going on because he needs to make a decision, or he needs to make a change. There's still something being healed. This is why it's a journey of divine timing. So, yeah, inner child. He's learning to connect more with his inner child because he may have wounds connected with childhood or programming around childhood, or he may feel like part of his childhood was stolen in some way. You know, like he didn't have a childhood that was perhaps what he thought it should be like, even though everyone's childhood is a bit weird. You know, everyone here will have had strange things happening to them in childhood or in relationships. And it's how we grow and learn. But I feel he's learning how to become more playful, how to become more in tune with his thoughts and emotions, so he's able to follow his heart and truth to you. So he is on track. He's just doing a lot of healing. So let's bring in a message for you. The message for you, yeah, love yourself first. And that's what he needs to do too. And you've got the red rose there for an apology. So he is apologising right now that he needs to put himself first. But he doesn't need to apologise for that, because that will bring him to you in a healed way. So this is about you working on you, which you know you need to do. So focus on self-love. I hope that helps, okay? Big welcome to everyone who's here today. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me It really does help, and it takes seconds. If something's resonating with you, even if it's not directly for you, claim it. Because the angels know how many people watch this, so they'll be sending out collective messages, okay? So Renee, thank you for the donation. For over a week, I felt like I'm in a deep mourning when I'm not. And I feel this is definitely about this rebirth of this year. You know, this is also connected with the dragon coming, well, the dragon leaving really, and the wood snake coming in. So I feel you're actually feeling that too. It says, it's like when my mum died, I cry at everything, but there isn't a reason. And I totally understand that. It's the emotion, it's because you're sensitive. It's really because you're an empath. What may I know? So you're just tapping more and more in with your own truth of who you are as a spiritual being, having a human experience. And it's all part of it. You know, we come here to feel. And you feel very strongly and intensely. So it's because you're creative as well. And also you've got surrender. So look at the surrender card. There's tears or droplets, okay? So I definitely feel it's all part of surrender. It's part of you being able to let go and accept where you are and give anything that you can't change right now to heaven and to be more at peace. So it's really part of the surrender process you're experiencing. And it's also bringing through your creativity. It's helping you to feel more in touch with yourself as well. And the kiss. So this can also be about the kiss. And what I'm feeling is, it's like I feel your mum is kissing you before you go to bed, or she's around you. You know, and when I say kissing you, I mean like kissing your face or kissing your forehead. You know, you may feel that too. It's like she's around you, sending you love. But also maybe there's been a reminiscing about a kiss or something connected with your twin here. It's showing you this will come. You know, maybe you've been thinking about what it would be like to kiss him or spend time with him and get to know him. And that can also cause pain because we think about timings. They give me fear that. So releasing fear around timings, about being together, what it's going to be like. But what I'm really connecting with is this, what you're experiencing is all, give me fear, all part of surrender and you letting go of any fears around anything that you can't control, because that's another thing, remember, we have to let go of as a divine feminine, control. This is all coming back to life. It's like you're being reborn. So the rebirth is about things in your life coming together. But I'm really seeing that rebirth like you. You're the one that's going through a rebirth right now. You're learning who you are. You're becoming more sensitive, more, you know, in your power as a divine feminine, as an empath, as a leader. And that's feel that, you know, that you're experiencing all that feeling inside. So I definitely feel by Easter time this will have settled, especially with the wood snake coming in. And I feel that you are connecting with that. So it really is the shift over between the dragon and the wood snake. It's going to feel strange. It is. Because remember, this wood snake is bringing in all this shedding. And, you know, those pictures you sent me today were absolutely amazing. And the fact that you've accumulated all that, now you're sorting it all out to work out where it's going, is also a huge sign of the wood snake coming in. Right, it's time to release it. It's time to sort it all out. And that's what we're all connecting with. That's why we're all being guided to simplify our lives right now. In many ways, releasing clutter, getting rid of things we don't need, you know, releasing negatives or situations, blocking my throat. Things aren't serving. And they're giving me this with communication as well, being okay with the when everything flows in, saying everything is working out for me, it's going to be okay. So I definitely feel that's why it's connected with blocks in communication that you may be experiencing subconsciously. It's all about surrender. I hope that helps, okay? Cece Lynn, thank you for the donation. How does my love feel today? Have a nice day. You too, honey. So I want to build a life with you, King of Pentacles. He is focused on this right now. So he is focused on you, thinking about you. And you've got those little feet there as well, which could be connected with kids. But what he's saying to you is, I do want to build a life with you. And this time I want it to work out properly. So he's thinking about that solid foundation. So every time I'm doing your readings lately, it's very similar cards coming out. You know, he's planning what to do. He's working it out. He's focused on you. He said, I don't mean to run. It's fear. It creates problems. And it's so true. You know, we're either operating in love or fear. So if he seems to be running or distant or silent, or he's just overcoming fear. Fear of making a change. He's saying it's fear that creates all the problems. The love is there. It's just his own fears. because he wants to build a life with you. And this is coming in, this is shifting. I've been speaking for months and months about December just gone to April this year. This is when you're going to start seeing big things happening. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. Bina says, let's find Bina's message. It's why we say if you can, please try and put your question in the chat for, with the super chat for me. Then I'm not searching through the chat. There we go. Any message from Rod, please. So what does Rod want to say to you today? What does Rod want to say to you today? So Rod is saying to you today, let's do this. He's in the magician energy. He's finding strength right now. He knows he's bonded to you. He knows what he wants. And he wants to tell you how he feels. Very powerful card. So he's taking back control to be able to communicate to you exactly what he feels. There is a block there. I'm picking up on that again there. So he feels bonded to you. And this is the fact that you are building a foundation together. He's saying, do I have what it takes? He's finding the strength right now, not only to change and sort his situation out, but to express how he feels to you. That's what he wants. He wants to express himself. And you're being guided to have faith in this strength because he is strong and he is intelligent and he knows who he is. And you're being guided to trust him. And remember, the power comes from within you and above you. So if you need strength to get through this, call on the angels because you are safe. I hope that helps, okay? Carly, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I would love to know how my DM twin flame feels at the moment, please. So what's going on with your DM? Straight out, he feels ready to take the next step with you. This is coming in between now and May. Okay, and I definitely feel there's also some fantasy there, dreaming about you in a very powerful way. Intimacy, dreams and vivid dreams, lucid dreams, but also daydreams about you too. And being with you in that way. And I definitely feel that's going to come in between now and May. But this is also him wanting a commitment with you. He wants that. So if he is dealing with anything he needs to release himself from, he's thinking about that too. But he definitely wants you. And he wants you a future with you. Yeah, he wants security with you. And he wants to complete a cycle. So the pieces of the puzzle are falling into place. So this can be tying up loose ends, sorting things out. So the security you seek is coming. And you've received that dove as a symbol of peace, to find peace with where you are, to believe in the connection, to have faith in what is coming, because it is. So I do feel there's going to be a commitment coming in for you. However, you have to be patient with the timings. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Can I have a message about what's coming? I'm releasing a big pain around my soul. Love, can I have a message from B? So what does B want to say? He's saying, forgiveness, I'm sorry, okay? He's apologising to you. And I feel that's definitely because you're releasing this pain. Okay, so forgiveness. He's saying, I am sorry for what's happened. I am learning through others. So if this pain is connected with other people, he's learning through those other people, as are you. Remember that, okay? Other people are teachers. Or we could see them as catalysts or soulmates or, teachers to us. So, for example, if someone is triggering you, it's healing you. It's helping you to look at yourself and say, why do I feel triggered by this person or this situation or this experience? And it will be because of your own wounds that you're healing. So he's apologizing to you and he's saying, I'm just learning right now. And that's what you need to remember. The reason why there's delays, the reason why there's challenges, the reason why there's obstacles is because there are lessons being learned. So you're being asked to have faith in that, okay? What else do you need to know? Yeah, the moon illumination. So you're going through an illumination right now. You have been since the new moon. Okay, so you're learning how to look past the chaos, which is really what you're saying. You're healing this wound, surrendering. So look past the chaos of the physical world and be inspired. So remember this, the 3D circumstances are just temporary, really. Because everything else is eternal. So look beyond the physical, that's the message. And the angels will help you to do that, especially Archangel Michael. I hope that helps, okay? Elisa, thank you for the donation. Current feelings of Capricorn after our fight this morning. So how does Capricorn feel about you, VF? Let's set the record straight. He wants to sort it out, okay? And he's saying, you complement my life. So what he's saying is, you complement my life. So even though you've had a fight, he knows that you're the best thing that's ever happened to him. And he knows that you complement his life. You make his life better. So he's thinking right now about what to do because he wants to sort things out. He's saying, let's set the record straight. So this is really about compromise. And, you know, when we fight with someone, we're trying to get our point across, or we're feeling like we're not heard, or heated energy comes in. So you just need to let the dust settle a little bit to be able to resolve it. So you are going to sort things out. He's already thinking about it, even if he's distant right now or seems to be quiet. He's in his head about how to make it right because he knows that you complement his life and he's not going to let you go. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation. May I get a message from Frank and advice? Do you think he knows he loves me? Of course he knows he loves you. This is your own fear again, your own doubt. Is it okay I ask to your Karmic 101 to how they are in the moving process? So what I really feel here is that you're still in doubt that this is going to happen. You're in doubt that he loves you. So you've got to get over that. That's what you're currently healing, okay? I want to see what the Karmic partner wants to say. Okay, Karmic partner saying we've had some great times, okay? And when I get up, he's coming to bed. So what the reason you're really saying is we don't see each other, okay? Because they're living on different timelines or in different places. So they're not around each other. But she's thinking about the times they've had, and that's a natural, normal thing. They've spent time together, years together. So understand that this Karmic partner is not the bad guy in the situation. Okay, this Karmic partner has been a tool, a catalyst for growth, not only for your twin, but for you too. So, you know, she's quite in her own right. So, yeah, we've had some good times, but she knows now it's not working. She knows now something isn't right. She knows now really it's over. And that's what you need to know. So the Karmic 101 isn't really the right deck to use, to be honest. I know you've asked me to use that, but it's more the Karmic struggles because this is what he's struggling with, you know, because he's not really with it. You know, the Karmic 101 is more about being in a karmic situation. He's not really with it, you know. He said, I'm leaving you because it's what's best for everyone. He is leaving. And this is what you've got to believe and have faith in instead of doubting it. Because the more you doubt it, the longer it'll take. Because your journey right now is about surrender and trusting, knowing the love between you is real and the connection is real. And that's what you're struggling with. And that's because you need to be giving more to you. So he said, I am leaving because it's what's best for everyone. And he knows that. And even though they've shared good times together, and she may say that, oh, we've had some good times together. He's saying, yeah, but it's the past. And this is now what's best for everyone, including the kids. There is no spark between them. That's what he's saying. There's no spark between them. They may be good friends. They may, you know, be okay, whatever. But there's no spark. The spark is with you. So I'll use the Karmic 101, but I don't feel this is the right deck to use, okay? I know you've been checking up on me and I don't like it. So she may be checking up on him to see what he's doing. Okay, maybe you've been doing this as well. This could be a message for you as well. That's what I'm feeling. That he's saying, you know, stop worrying about this. Why don't you trust me? Why don't you, you know, let me find my way? Let me just see what you've said there. Yeah, and I feel that's a big thing because if you know, you'll feel it energetically that you're not trusting him or believing in him, and that's really what you need to work on. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Any message from Gabriel today? What does Gabriel want to say? What does Gabriel want to say today? He's saying, I'm bonded to you, and I want to tell you that. I want to tell you how I feel, so he wants to open up his heart to you. He wants to do that, okay? So that's what he's thinking about between now and April. Again, this is like a collective message. Between now and April, there's big things changing. They're opening up. There's reunions happening, coming back together. So that's what he wants you to know. He feels bonded to you because of the bond you share. But I feel his life's in chaos. However, his life's in chaos. So he's dealing with that. This is tower moments. Things falling apart to fall together. That's why it's taking time. So just be patient with the journey right now. You know your intuition. You know you're telepathically connected. You know your spiritual beings having a human experience. You know he's talking to you in many ways, not just through physical communication. You know, he's talking to you through songs and dreams and feelings and signs and all of that. And that's what you're being guided to remember. I hope that helps, okay? Naina, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message for me about my progress. How is Sasheen doing and healing? How is he feeling? So What do you need to know? Recognition. The angels are recognizing how far you've come. They're telling you there's still that light there, that delay. You're still being protected. Okay, the delays create the way. Remember that. So I know this is what you're struggling with, the timings and when and all of that, but you're being protected. You know, I was asking the same kind of questions yesterday in my own journey, and I went out, I had to go to the post office, and we've been having snow here. You know, it's snowed now, but it's raining again, so it's washing it away. So pretty much the snow was all slush. So I went to the post office, it was dry. Come out to the post office, this huge hailstorm come, and I was just walking in it, just saying, thank you for cleansing me, angels. And I looked up and there was this gorgeous rainbow, and it literally lasted half a minute, if that. But it got my attention. It was God saying, you're being protected. And that's why you've got this red light, because you're being protected. You want things to move forward, but the time isn't right. Or however, the time isn't right yet, that's all. So you're on the right path. You're receiving recognition from heaven. So the angels say, feel good about the connection. Feel good about yourself, because you belong together. The more confident you are, the quicker things will progress. Instead of stressing over the when and the how and what's not happening, all of that, because you're being protected. I hope that helps, okay? That's what you need to know. Let me bring in a message from him to you. He's saying to you, this pain is killing me too. So he's missing you as well. You know, dark night of the soul, going crazy, having a meltdown in his mind, like losing the plot a bit. You know, he's feeling that way. So he's tearing his hair out a little bit because he is missing you. And he needs to go through that. He needs to go through that kind of turmoil to make changes. I hope that helps, okay? And, you know, by June, I feel you're going to be in a much better place with finances and work, because you got the recognition card. So I definitely do feel that by June, you're going to be in a much better place with money and work. So, you know, don't worry about that either. Ashwini, thank you for being a member, honey, for 17 months. It means so much. 3D messages from him. So what does he want to say to you today? He's saying it's always been you. Even in this marriage he's in, it's always been you. He says, look at this, time for a decision. He's been working on this since October. You know, November, he's known. Since November, I've got to make a decision. Justice is about divorce as well. So he said, I need to make a decision. It's time. This is what he's working on. He knows even though he's in this marriage, it's always been you. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Steph, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I get a message from C today? What do the angels want me to know? Jumping straight out. He's saying, let's set the record straight. You complement my life. Now, these two cards came out before together as well. So whenever cards start repeating, it's parrot guidance. It's collective. It's for everyone. Okay, so what he's saying is, I want to set the record straight with you. You benefit my life. And he wants you to know that. What he's really saying to you, Steph, is you make my life a better place. With you in my life, I can do anything. He's closing his eyes and he's visualizing that. So he wants to sort things out. This is what's on his mind. So he's planning, he's thinking, he's working out what to do. So what do the angels want you to know? The angels are saying he's going to open up to you. He's going to come on strong with words and actions. So give it time to happen. You might think, well, when is this going to happen? You just got to be in the flow. It usually happens when you least expect it. Because he is going to open up. Yeah, it's definitely going to open up to you. Love messages. He doesn't want to be back and forth anymore. He's just finding the strength to change. He may be struggling with a change right now. So that's why you've got to be patient with the timing. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation for Justin Smith. Okay, where's Justin's message then? There we go. Feel so heavy-hearted today after seeing my person. I'm sending you so much love. You'll be feeling what your person is feeling too, okay? So try and relax and breathe and have faith that all is well, because it is. Affirm that. Focus on the 3D connection and the 5D connection. So it's not just about the physical connection. It's about the spiritual connection as well. You know, working on the inner union. So feeling your twin and calling them in and, you know, in the 5D, meditating, breathing, doing your spiritual practices, calming your energy down, going for a walk, doing things you enjoy. Because your person is saying, I am working hard in my zone. Now, this could also be working hard at work. So your person may be working on their career right now, their job, their lifestyle, or working on self. They give me fear. So I definitely feel there may be some fear around work or fear around the self that needs to shift and heal. And what your person is saying is, let's live in the moment. And that's really what you need to know. That's your angel message. The reason why you're struggling is because you're not living in the moment. You're living in the past or the future. You're allowing your ego to control that. So anytime you feel anxious or heavy or stressed out, it's always a sign to breathe yourself back into the now. That's the message. So spend some time doing some deep breathing. So you don't necessarily have to do a meditation. Just 3 deep breaths in and out, in through the nose, out through the mouth is enough. And it realigns you. And it makes you feel disorientated because your body and your mind reconnect. Because when you are overthinking or anxious or stressed, your mind's off elsewhere. Your body's in one place, but your mind's elsewhere. So you've got to realign yourself and center yourself. That's why you're feeling heavy. Because your person is just doing work on themselves right now and maybe working on career and finances. So they're working hard in their zone. In other words, they are doing their part of the work. Make sure you're doing yours. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just have a drink. Yeah, I'm feeling as well there could be some symptoms. Like what I'm feeling for Justin there as well. You may be experiencing some ascension symptoms. And they may actually be cold and flu-like symptoms. So if you continue feeling this heavy energy, it will make you run down and then you're open to dis-ease in the body. When you feel at ease in the mind, you're not manifesting anything in the physical self. So I really feel that breath work is what you need to be focusing on right now to calm your mind and affirm I'm safe, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, where's that gone? Okay, just bear with me, it disappeared. There we go. Okay, Alicia's there, the doll face. I just clicked on it and it disappeared. Dollface says, hi Liz, message from Tyrone for our connection. Thank you for the donation. What do you need to know? So message coming through, I feel it's this one here, 2 cards. Is the path, he's saying, Wheel of Fortune, okay, things turn in your favour. Is this path for me? Because you're what I dream about. So he knows you're the one he wants and he is dreaming about you in a very intimate way. Okay, this card is a very intimate card. So he is thinking about you in that way. And he's wondering what the path is for him. So he's trying to work out what his next steps are, what his destiny is. And I'm not just talking about with you, I'm talking about in his life. I feel he's at crossroads in his life. And he's trying to work out how to move forward. Yeah, it just needs to release stress. He's very stressed right now about his life. But things are turning around. So the angels are guiding him to simplify things and not overcomplicate. Because he overthinks, he stresses out and he gets worried about things. So he needs to release stress. That's what he needs to do. And that's reminding you to just be at peace with everything. Because when you're at peace, you're not creating stress. If you're getting triggered or stressed yourself, he will feel that. Remember, you are one. So if you're feeling stressed out, it's because he is. And the wood snake is bringing in this simplicity to simplify everything right now, to make things easier. So he is struggling a little bit. And I feel it's also because he wants a family, or he's ready for a family in some way. And remember, family can be about just having a life with you, not necessarily about kids. That may be something you're thinking of. Family can also have, pets or bringing people together. So he's thinking about this very clearly, how he can change his life and turn things around to be able to have a family with you. That's what he wants. I hope that helps, okay? Bianca, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, Happy New Year, and the same to you, honey. Is there a message from my mum? What does your mum want you to know? What does your mum want you to know? Jump straight out, okay? Taking any cards here I'm guided to. Look at this. I love this coming through from your mum. Be good. Because what do we say to our daughter or son? Be good. And what does Jesus say? Be good. Be good to others. Love others as I have loved you. So really what she's saying is be good. Be good. Be a good girl. Be good to people. Be good to yourself. I'll love you for 1,000 years. So you may hear the song 1,000 years because she's showing you that she's there for you. She's never left you. I heard your words. So if you spoke words, whether it was, during the funeral or other times, she said, I heard your words. I knew you were there. I gently touched your face while you were sleeping. So this is what we do with our kids, okay? I mean, I'm not a mum, but, I've got Angelica. But it's like, what she's saying is, I'm looking after you, I'm watching over you. I gently touch your face while you're sleeping to calm you down and relax you. Remember, our bond is eternal. And it is. You have an eternal bond. You'll see each other again, and I love this card. This is probably, I created this deck, channeling my mum, and, when my mum passed away. And I really feel that this is one of the best cards in the whole deck. God really is in charge. Because what you're being shown here is there really is a God, and he really is in charge of everything. So if you're praying about things, you're okay. And you'll know this as well by things you've experienced with your mum. Whether it's been a dream visit or you have one, or you've seen an amazing sign, it's blown you away. It's a sign that God really is in charge. And that's what we have to remember. But the message is she's asking you to be good. I hope that helps. And really that's about being good to you and doing things you enjoy and living life your way and living life and not putting your life on hold. I hope that helps, okay? Varsha, thank you for the donation. GD's current feelings for me, and when will he call me? So how does he feel about you? He'll call you when you least expect it, when you're not wanting it, when you're not thinking about it, when you've surrendered. He's drowning his sorrow, so he's feeling sorry for himself. So he's not really in the right energy to call you right now because he's feeling depressed or he's feeling anxious about something. He's trying to work something out. So he may well be having a drink. If he doesn't drink, he's just sitting around moping. He's in that kind of victim mentality where he knows he needs to make a change or he knows he needs to take action and he's working out how to. Because he knows you belong together. He's saying we have a mission together. You may see a white stag because that's a symbol of a mission. But he's drowning his sorrows about things. So why is he drowning his sorrows? Why is he feeling depressed? Why? And it's because he's missing you. But yeah, because he's worried about things, but there is an eventual positive outcome. So you are going to be together. So he is going to call you. You've got a yes, okay? He is going to call you. So the angel's saying stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about when and how. And I feel what you're picking up on is what he is experiencing. So anytime he's not calling you or messaging you, you're being divinely protected, okay? Yeah, you're not going to miss out on this love. I can't give you a when because it's not coming through. Right now, he isn't thinking about it. He's thinking about himself and he's been a bit depressed. So he needs to pull himself out of that energy first. But it could happen anytime. You've got to be okay with the when. I hope that helps, okay? Christine, thank you for the donation. Will the Reiki session help with my back today? If you believe. If you believe it's going to help you, it will. It's all about belief. If you believe it's not going to do anything for you, it won't. So you have to believe, okay? So what does Archangel Raphael want to say to you? He's saying to you, you just need to have some time off. So you may be doing too much or you need some time off from work or you need time off from worry because the diagnosis of whatever's going on is worry. And back pain is connected with fears around security or stability. So I feel what's going on is you're worried about something. So when you have time to process that worry and release it to heaven, that's actually what will clear the back pain. Yeah, you have to forgive yourself. And this could be connected with love or something that you need to release yourself. When we forgive, when we need to forgive, we can be holding on to guilt and resentment and other things. So the message is, the whole reason you've got back pain is because you're worried about something. So you have to get to the root of that and think, well, what am I actually worrying about and why? And then forgive yourself for worrying about it and give it to heaven. And then just have some time off or rest and it will heal. So the Reiki will, if you believe it's going to help you, it will. But it's not going to, get to the root of what's going on. What gets to the root is you understanding why you've got the pain in the first place. And it's because of worry about security or stability in some way. I hope that helps, okay? Genevieve, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any messages for my twin flame journey? It's been really difficult lately, thank you. Well, when it's difficult, breathe through it, okay? P.S. I have like 8 different decks of yours and I love them. Thank you so much, honey. Means the world. That's why I keep creating them. And I love using them myself as well. Even though I love using other people's decks, I do love using my own decks. And sometimes I pick them up and I think, have I really made that? Because it's so powerful. So what your message is here to enjoy this phase. So what this means is, it's been difficult lately because you're really learning to surrender. You're learning to enjoy the phase that you're in. whatever the phase is, whether it's separation, whether it's no contact, whatever it is. Just enjoy the phase. Be at peace. Find peace with where you are, because you are on the same page. You want the same things. You're moving in the right direction. You feel each other's energy. It's like you're together, but you might not be together, you know, physically, but you're always energetically together. So enjoy this phase, especially between now and March, because something is shifting and happening. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Again, this is December just gone to April coming in. Things are about to improve rapidly in all areas of your life, and that's why this card's come in. So the more you enjoy where you are, the more you'll receive blessings, the more things will shift forward. You're also going to receive financial success. So abundance isn't just about money, though. It's about riches, it's about health, happiness, joy, opportunities, you know, feeling happy and healthy. These things are flowing in between now and March and April. So focus on your blessings right now. There's so much to be grateful for. And that's what the angels are showing you here. You're on the same page, so feel the energy of the love. Feel the power of the love. Transformation and magic is happening, so focus on unconditional love. Let it flow. Be like the swan on the lake. Peaceful, calm, beautiful, graceful. Not the swan flapping around on the ground with, you know, scary. The swans are beautiful, but if you see them flapping around on the ground, they're actually a bit scary. So that's what you're being reminded of. I hope that helps. Let me just have a drink. Okay, next question is for Sandy. Welcome, Sandy. It's my Christmas today. Happy Christmas. Any message from the angels? Thank you and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, honey. What do you need to know? Everything you're experiencing right now is a preparation. Separation is preparation. You're being prepared for something new, whether it's a new cycle with your person, definitely a new cycle with yourself. So you're being reminded that separation is preparation. You go through silence and you go through hard times to grow. So instead of being upset, okay, and saying how bad everything is and focusing on negatives, use this time to give to yourself. To give to yourself everything you crave from another, everything you feel you need, give it to yourself. And remember, the way is always being made. That's your message. I hope that helps again. Happy Christmas. Nilly, thank you for the donation. What are the messages I should receive? What are the messages that you should receive? There's a rejuvenation happening within you right now. So this is about waking up every day grateful, surrendering, praying about things, giving it to heaven, and having faith in who you are. There's great things coming in for you. I'm going to pull you a Sacred Destiny card as well. So you're going to feel better. Things are going to improve, especially moving forward. Yeah, you've got patience. You're just going to be patient with all the things you're wanting. This is a huge sign about something coming, okay? I'm seeing this bird as a stork. I don't know what actual bird it is, but they're showing it me as a stork. And the stork brings babies. So there may be something about a baby or a child, but I feel it's more about something growing. Something happening, something building, something you're manifesting, like an intention you have or something you want just needs time to manifest, but it is being brought to you. So focus on your rejuvenation right now. Focus on your health and your happiness and feeling good and feeling grateful. And that will open all the right doors for everything that you want. They give me a little block there. Block's being released. So have faith in who you are. And you can even use crystals to enhance your faith, to help you to feel better. So you may want to use some clear quartz or your favorite crystal to calm your energy down. But it's really also about you getting clear about what you want. I hope that helps, okay? So crystal clear intentions will help. Zainab, thank you for the donation. Current energy or feelings of Gerard towards me and his actions. So what's going on with Gerard right now? Clarity, he's gaining clarity. Okay, this is about him having a vision of what he wants and moving forward. He's saying, I have to set my intentions to move forward. He knows it's time to take guided action to make things reality, so he's choosing his next steps wisely. So his next action is to actually take action, guided action. And he's thinking about how to do that, but right now, in this moment, he's choosing what his next steps are. So this could definitely come in between now and February. So I'm definitely feeling he wants to reach out and he wants to take action towards you, and he's thinking about doing this now. Yeah, he's ready to take the next step with you. I feel that this is something big is shifting here between February and May. So between February and May, it could be spending more time together, being intimate, having some kind of commitment here. But something is definitely happening between February and May. I hope that helps, okay? JL, thank you for the donation. Happy New Year, and the same to you. Any 3D messages for my twin flame B, please? So what does B want to say? Straight out. Let's kiss and make up. He wants to sort things out. Easier times are ahead. Timeline furthest out now in June, between now and June. But I feel it's going to be quicker than that. So he wants to make up. That's his energy. So remember who you are. You're the divine feminine. You don't need to do anything. So take a step back and remember who you are. And let him take the lead. So he's going to step forward to you. Again, it can be delayed because of fears. That's why they give me the furthest timeline out, which is June. Between now and June, I do feel it's quicker than that though, so it could be 6 days, it could be 6 weeks. But he's going to come to you to sort things out. He wants to kiss and make up. I hope that helps, okay? CV, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, a message, current energy for my person. So what's this current energy? What's going on? Yeah, spending time with others. Now, this could have been over Christmas time. If anything's triggered you over Christmas time and he's been spending time with others, it's not how it seems because he's been learning lessons in that time. So I feel he's been dealing with the festivities. There's also going to be an opportunity for you two to kind of come back together and you may be spending time with him around other people. He's going to take action. He's working out what to do. This is very strategic. Think about chess. It takes time to move the pieces. So it's taking time for him to move towards you, but he wants to spend time with you, but it may happen with others. So there may be others around when you're meeting up. So that could be in a bar, it could be, with friends or however. Yeah, there's going to be a celebration. So it could even be an event you go to or a celebration. This can also mean things like weddings or, parties, and you're there and he takes action. So I feel you could be at the same place at the right time because the universe is going to link that up and he's going to take action. And this could well happen within the next 3 months. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Geeta, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, message from Anjan, will he reach out soon? So what's going on with Anjan right now? Straight out. He's saying, is this path for me? He's working out his next steps, what his path is, who he is, why he's here. He's going through a bit of a dark night of the soul. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. You may see 10:10 on the clock as well. So I feel when you start seeing 10:10 on the clock, that's a symbol that he's going to reach out. And he's in his power to do that. So he's overthinking right now. This new year has brought changes in. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, independent. Remember how independent you are. There is progress happening here. Even if you can't yet see it. When's he going to reach out to you? Right now he's dealing with something he needs to release first, okay? There is good news coming in. So there is good news. He will share good news with you. Things are not what they seem. This could happen around a moon cycle. He is going to come back in. Let me just see what the outlook. Yeah, you've got to be patient with the timings. And, this is something I'm learning on my journey, remember, as well, to be patient with the timings. Because it's not about the when, it's about the quality of what happens when he does. So, for example, if he reached out today, it wouldn't be right if it wasn't the right time. So instead of thinking, when's he going to do this? When's he going to do that? Just trust him to do it. And work on yourself. Work on self-love and giving back to you. Your own independence. Because that's what moves things into place. So there is progress being made here. I can't give you a when because it's not coming through. He's in a process right now of working out where he is in his life and what he wants to do. He's working on himself. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you to everyone who's donated there. I am at the top of the chat. I'm just making sure I haven't lost anything going on. Yeah, so I've done all the donations. So you don't need to donate, people do because they get prioritised questions, but you don't need to. So you just put your question in the chat for me. So we're going to do, Kelly says, hey love, can you tell me about my relationship with my friend Ant? I'm confused, how does he feel about our relationship versus his current? So what's going on with you and Ant then? Let's have a see. We've got this delays around this. So I feel like he may well have feelings for you, but he's not showing that to you. And that could be for many reasons. They give me tooth pain. So he may need to make a decision first. And that could be releasing something he's currently in or having the strength to speak to you about this. But I definitely feel he does care. And we've got the heart, which is about love. So he does feel love for you, but I feel he is working out what that means. What type of love that is. Is it friendship or is it more than that? And that's why it's delayed right now. So I feel he does want to open up to you, but there is a struggle there. And this can be about fear of losing you and, fear of rocking the boat, things like that. So the angels are asking you to align your chakras right now, because you're going to feel this in your intuition. What I'm actually connecting with here is your heart and your solar plexus are making you aware of what's going on. So even though you're saying I'm confused, you feel it in your heart and you feel it in your solar plexus, your stomach. So you may have butterflies, or you may feel like something's shifting or brewing here. Something's about to happen. You'll feel it inside. So if you cleanse your chakras, especially your heart chakra and your solar plexus, you're going to feel, more in tune. That confusion will go. So I feel it's delayed for a reason. So the message is just be in the flow of things and allow things to happen naturally. And then I feel he's going to open up in time. So I feel he has got feelings for you, but he's trying to work out what that means. Not just for him, but for both of you. I hope that helps, okay? Earth Angel, thank you for being here. Can you help me with my relationship with David, please? We are due to have a baby in March, and I'm confused and don't want someone who can't treat me right and my kids. Well, first of all, you're going to treat your kids right and do you. Okay, so speed. I feel things are going to move forward. So how is he going to treat you, or what's he going to do? And congrats on the child, okay? So what do you need to know about this? Yeah, things will improve. I feel there's shock around him, confusion, stress. I feel that he's worried about stepping up. This could be financial stuff as well. So it feels like between now and June, and obviously you're having this baby in March, but it feels like it may be a struggle until June, and then things are going to get easier. So I feel that's what you need to know if you're wondering what's going to happen with him. Obviously, it's your choice if you allow him to be around you or not. It's entirely your choice. So remember, you always have a choice. And that's what we forget. We think we have to do certain things, but we don't. We always have a choice. So the message coming through from the angels here is that it's going to be a struggle until... it's going to be a struggle until March, obviously, for you, because you're pregnant and it's about having the child. But it's going to be a struggle until June, and then things are going to turn around. So, yeah, you've just got to be flexible with this. And remember, he's dealing with his own stuff too. And you'll be going through all kinds of hormones yourself. And that doesn't justify bad behaviour. But when we are hormonal, and I know because I'm on perimenopause, when we're hormonal, we can get affected by things differently than we may have done before. So you can get emotional about things and angry about things and frustrated about things that maybe you don't need to be angry and frustrated about. So what I'm really feeling is that the tiger here is coming through to say to you, be flexible. Just go with the flow right now. Just remember that he's going through something too. And that's the big message. You're saying he's trying but not a good job. Well, you've got to trust that he is trying instead of, I feel like, you may be trying to control him a little bit where, telling him what he needs to do for this child or for the family, and he may be stressing out about that, getting defensive. So trust that he's going to show up for you the right way. I feel it's going to start showing up, or I mean like everything coming into your reality, the things you want, or him showing up for you the way you want from June. I feel things are going to turn around from June. Okay, I'm sorry I can't say it's before that, but you're going to be, when you have this child, it's going to all be up in the air for a few months anyway. But by the end of June, you're going to feel things are turning around. You've just got to be flexible. So instead of looking to him and what he needs to do, and what he needs to change, and what he isn't doing right, focus on you and what you can do right. Turn it around. If you go to my playlist section and go to the videos, the Daily Love Readings, if you haven't already, watch the video entitled Check Yourself Before You Wreck Yourself, because that video is all about inner healing. Not looking at them to what they need to do, what they need to change, or what they aren't doing. It's about turning it back to you. Because everything is about you, how you feel about this. You want a great life for your child, and you want someone who's going to step up for you. So this is really reminding you to manifest what you want through self-love too. So if you feel he's not stepping up, start giving to yourself all the things that you want and crave. Make your connection right with God, and God will provide for you. I hope that helps, okay? Vibe with the Empress, thank you so much for the donation. Hi Liz, happy 2025. Can you believe it? Wow. Sonny has been in my dreams again, positive dreams. So he's showing you he's coming to you. He's showing you the connection is real. This time his friends are here with him, letting me know he misses me and wants me back. May I have a message? So it's a huge sign that you're being shown you're coming back together. Yeah, he's thinking about you right now. Silence is helping him plan his next move and perfect his plan, so he can act on it. So he is not intentionally being distant. That's why he's coming to you in dreams, and things are stepping into alignment between now and February. So it's very likely you could receive communication between now and February. I really feel more February though. You're both aligning with each other and balancing your energy to give and receive equally in union. So I feel February could be a time when you come together. I do feel January, there's a lot of healing going on, cleansing. Weather shows that. We've got snow here again. So yeah, he wants to talk, definitely. It's going to be spontaneous though. So just be at ease with the when this is going to happen. You're being shown in dreams it's happening. He is going to take that mask off. I definitely feel February is going to be a very fertile time in your connection. I hope that helps, okay? Cynthia C, thank you for the donation. Hala's having some stuck financial situations. Messages regarding actions I should take and if the path is directing me to consumer court. So what's going on with your finances? What do you need to know? So you got, right, this is the angel saying to you, you need to pay attention. You're receiving previews about opportunities that are about to show up in your life. Okay, so this is a huge sign that if you feel that's what you were being guided to, then you have to trust in what you're being guided to. Pay attention. You're seeing the signs. So I feel you know yourself that that's what's happening because you're being shown that. Okay, so the angels say you're receiving previews, you're being shown signs, pay attention to them. Because Archangel Ariel is around you. She is the angel who helps with finances. And if you need any help with legal proceedings or court, that's Archangel Jeremiah. He's like having your own legal team when you call on him. So call on him, okay? And also the angels want you to be kind to you at this time. To take yourself on a date or an outing because you deserve your own time, love and attention. So plan that today. So you may have been so busy doing all this, worrying about things, stressing, even giving to others, you forgot to give back to you. And a date night doesn't mean you spend lots of money. It means you just maybe go for a walk or take yourself to a coffee shop or out for a meal or something like that, or go to the cinema or just do something with you. Because he's going to calm you down and bring you back to yourself. And you might think that's a weird message to come through, but the angels know what you need. And you need time with you right now. You need time for yourself, even if that's just meditating for, 10 minutes. So I definitely feel that will improve your finances. Let me bring in another message. What else do the angels want you to know about this? So I feel you're being shown where you're being guided to. And if you feel it's to consumer court, that's what you're being shown. You're being protected. You've got a rainbow around here. So you're being protected and you've got community. So this means you've got help. You've got support. And the community is also about the path that you're being guided to. So community is people around you. So you have support from people around you. And that's what I feel I need to share with you. So call on Archangel Jeremiah, call on Archangel Ariel to help and assist with this. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation. May I ask if Frank has some messages to me today? And I've checked his friend's Instagram to see if there were pictures of him. And I'm afraid he's dissatisfied with that he found out. Well, remember, everything happens for a reason. So what you're learning is to not stress so much. And you don't need to be checking up on him either. I mean, that card came through, where he said to you, I know you've been checking up on me and I don't like it. So this could very well be to you. Because when I did your message, I didn't feel guided to this deck at all. Okay, and I don't feel his wife has really been checking up on him. So that could well be what he's saying to you, but it doesn't matter. It's not going to change anything. You'd be surprised how quickly the masculines forgive. Okay? And it's not that he's angry at you. He's just angry really to himself anyway. For there's a whole situation. He feels bonded to you. There is setbacks and there is differences, but he's still bonded to you. It doesn't mean anything's changed. You know, it feels like around May last year, that was when he wanted to leave, or that was when he was intending to leave. And then there was a setback and a delay. Okay, but he's still bonded to you. And again, you've got this energy of April coming in here. Between now and April, something coming in. So I really feel you've got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know, that reading I did the other day, it talks all about that. And so go and rewatch that video from start to finish, because it will help. Remember, every reading is timeless. It finds you when you need to. And that's really what I'm connecting with. So I'm feeling that for most people today, you've got to watch your thoughts, because thoughts become things and you go in your own way. So it's like you're saying, yes, there's been a setback and a delay, but I'm still bonded to you. So you don't need to receive many, many, many messages from him, because it's the same thing he's telling you. He's asking you to trust him to find his way. I hope that helps, okay? It may benefit you as well. I don't know if you already own one, but to buy yourself a masculine deck. I'm not saying my decks or anything like that. Any deck you're guided to, really, but maybe to buy yourself a masculine deck you're drawn to, so you can, anytime you feel concerned or a bit worried, you can pull yourself a card. That would help, you know. Let me bring in a deck that I feel would help. Not saying buy this deck, but, you know, I'm going to bring you a message in from the Messages of Love. What does he want to say to you? He's saying, I have to release the past. So he's saying, let me do what I need to do. It doesn't mean anything's changed between you. It means he's dealing with it the right way. He's doing it the honouring way. Because he's an honouring person. He's not going to mess you around. He's going to do it right. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, thank you so much for joining the Angel family, honey. It's took off. All I can see is welcome to the Angel family. So I can't see if it is you or not. I think it is. I think it is, because I saw it before. I don't know why it's gone off. Let me see if I can find it on here. No, it's gone off on there as well. How weird is that? Okay, it just says welcome to the Angel family. It usually says who's joined. So welcome to whoever's joined. I think it's Elaine, but I'm not sure. Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Hala's what's in the energy of the connection with DM. So let's see. We've got self-aware. He is aware of what this connection is. And it's just started snowing again. Let me show you if you want to see the snow. I don't know if you can see that snow there. It's just started snowing again. Light snow. Just feel that's a sign of cleansing and changing. So what he's saying to you is, you know, he is becoming self-aware. That means he's learning what to do himself. He's making changes within himself. He's aware of what he needs to change, and he's aware of how he feels. So the message is, be content. This is for you. Be content. Feel blessed. Feel strong within yourself. Be blessed and content with what you already have. Accept yourself and your circumstances. And I definitely feel he's going through a period of acceptance right now, where he's looking at his life, he's reevaluating things, and he's working out what to do. It says when you're okay with where you are right now, you'll get where you're going easier and faster. So this is also about you being in the energy of flow and being aware of that and being okay with where you are. The Nine of Pentacles is really the card of self-love. I feel you're both working on yourselves right now to come together strong. So that's how it needs to be right now. Just remember, someone sent me this deck. Thank you, by the way, to whomever gifted me this deck. It came from Amazon yesterday. So I'm going to pull you a card from this deck as well. What else do you need to know? Yeah, there's guilt there. There's guilt that needs to be released. So he may be feeling guilty. So just connect with him in the 5D and say there's nothing to feel guilty about. Okay? Because what this is about is something that he may feel guilty about, that he may need to release. So this could be like a third-party thing, or maybe he's not giving to you fully yet, and he feels guilty about that. Or he may feel guilty about something that he's done in the past, or something he's said or done. So this is a huge sign of forgiveness as well. Forgiveness heals. But I feel that he's working on himself, you're working on yourself to come back together. So right now it's about you being on your separate paths, working on the self to come together. So I'm not feeling like you're going to come together straight away. It's taking time. That's why you've been asked to be grateful and content with what you have, because that speeds things up. I hope that helps, okay? And Natalia, thank you for the donation. What messages are there for me in love, please? So what do you need to know? We've got change. There's big changes coming in this year. And this is also about you releasing baggage, letting go of the past. It's about you moving forward fearlessly. And there's big changes happening in your life, Natalia, between now and the year of the horse, which comes in 2026. So the changes are real and the changes are happening. And you've been asked to trust in that. So what do you need to know from your twin, or what's the energy coming in? Playful. Let's have some fun. So the more you work on having fun in your own life, then the quicker things will shift. So dolphin energy around you. Have fun, relax, breathe. Do things you enjoy. Look at this for, validation. You've got clarity here with changes. So same thing. Change. The angel's saying to you, a new beginning awaits you. Transformation ends cycles and starts new ones. So I really feel that between now and the year of the horse, there's a big change. So it's very likely you could come into union with Grayson around 2026. Because I feel this year is going to be a year for you to get right with you and be more playful. And he's still going through big changes. So I'm not saying it's not going to happen this year, but I feel between now and 2026 is your timeline. And you've got to be okay with that. Because then you don't hold on to resentment and all the things that come up that you have to heal. Because the more of that you have, the longer it takes to achieve what you want. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, thank you for the donation. Can I get a message from VD, please? Of course. So what do you need to know? And will you do me a favour as well? The next time you email me, send me a new email, because when you've been emailing me, when I check it on my phone, because the thread's so long, the text gets shorter and shorter and smaller and smaller and smaller, and I can't see it. So you sent me a message not long ago, and I couldn't read what it was, because it's too small. So if you email me again, send me a new message. It's actually much better if every time you email me, you send me a fresh message than a thread of messages. Does that make sense? So obviously email me whenever you want, but you never bother me, okay? You never bother me by messaging me. Anyone can message me anytime. Just make sure you do it on an email that I can see, okay? Otherwise I'm there with the magnifying glass, This is what he's saying right now. Do I have what it takes? He's trying to find the strength to change. He's trying to find the strength to, move forward to you. We've got the lion there. So he's got the lion spirit animal with him to help him to find this strength. And I feel he may be going through back pain as well, because back pain is connected with fears around money, stability, the past and all of that. So you may even be having some back pain, or if you have any back issues, that's why, or any burning in your shoulders or anything like that. So I do feel he's carrying burdens around. I'll see what else is happening within the connection. Yeah, 4 of Cups. So you are missing each other. So what you need to know is he's missing you too. And I know it may not seem that way to you, especially because you do focus on the karmic partner or the karmic relationship. And that's something you're still learning to let go of doing. Because you say, oh, he seems happy with his girlfriend. But it's surface level. Okay, because you're thinking that, you're affirming it. Oh, he's happy with his girlfriend, you're affirming it. So you need to stop doing that. Don't pay it any attention whatsoever. Focus on the connection you share with him, because in his physical life, no matter whether he seems happy with his girlfriend or not, he's fed up and frustrated with the current circumstances. And he's missing you. And that's what you need to remember. So I feel this is really a journey where we have to let go of everything else and see it in the physical. So just visualize you and him together. Don't focus on him and his girlfriend. Ask yourself the question, why am I obsessing about what's going on with him and his girlfriend? So you have to have confidence in who you are and the connection that you share, and shine your light. That's the message coming through. Remember who you are, because he knows it. That's going to attract him in. I hope that helps, okay? David, thank you for the donation. General reading for the next 2 months. So what do you need to know for the next 2 months? What's coming in for you in the next 2 months? You've got love. Love is coming in for you. And remember, love isn't just about romantic love. It's about feeling in love with life. It's about feeling loved from heaven. It's about feeling blessed and grateful. It's about seeing love everywhere you go. It's about operating in the energy of love, which is power. You've got a new day. So today is a brand new day. You can wake up grateful. And also you're going to do some deep thinking about what you want in love. So this can be about maybe, silencing love because there's solitude, there's delays for a reason. But I feel what I'm really connecting with here is this is a time for you in this new year to think about what you want. What kind of love do you want to bring in? How do you want things to be? What do you love about your life right now? I've got this new gratitude journal that I'm using. And it's actually a gratitude journal for kids, okay? And it's really interesting because it keeps the gratitude fun. And it says today, where is it? This is it. Hang on. Yeah, what activity brings you the most joy? Okay, so think about that. I've put doing my channel, doing Q&As, doing personal readings, doing videos, eating, using cards, going to the theatre, going to Costa and watching shows and films. They're the things that really make me happy. And the thing is, it's not just about things I do in my personal life. It's about things I do in my work life. Because the first thing was, what activity brings you the most joy? Do my channel. That's what I love to do. That's like my favourite thing to do, is be here. So you have to think about that. Then, right, do I love every area of my life right now? Do I love my job? Do I love my lifestyle? Do I love myself? Do I love this, and this? And if the answer is no, today is a new day. You have the power to change it through affirmations and growth in that way. So I feel you need to really reevaluate things over the next 2 months. I hope that helps, okay? And they give me fear, let go of any fear. Because sometimes we think we can't change something because of this, and this, and it's fear. What if this happens? What if I can't do this or that? And you are protected and you are supported when you do what you love, because that's why you've come. I hope that helps, okay? It's really snowing here now. Ooh, it's snowing again. Megan, thank you for the donation. I'm still looking for a job and I wanted to ask for a message from Daniel Brown. Thank you for your light and love, Liz and everyone here. And same to you, honey. Happy New Year. So what do you need to know about this job or what's coming in? The guides me to use a different deck, but I'm going to pull out what's coming out here. So what you have to remember is you've been through a completion. In your life, you've been through a completion and you're changing. You want more stability in your life. You want to let go of the ego. You want to open up more in love. You want someone who's going to come through to you and be open and focus on you. And the angel's saying focus on what you want. Anything that's gone crazy or anything you've lost or anything that seems to not be right is leaving your life for a reason. And that can also be anything that's cold or distant or causing anxiety or sleepless nights or fears. So you've really made a decision now to change your life moving into this new year. Whether you're aware of it or not, that's what's coming through. To walk away from anything not serving you. To remember that you were strong and capable of achieving your dreams. That you were resilient. That you can have, be and do whatever you dream of. That's what you're being shown. You just have to surrender and let go. Because I feel that what you're wanting is going to come in when you're not expecting it. In a spontaneous way. So let's connect with work. And see what. So I feel like something is manifesting right now, but it may not happen the way you expect it to. And the angel's saying you're not really being clear about what you want either, yeah, because there's limitations. So there's limitations in your mind that you need to break free from. So when you think, oh, I can only have this because of this, or I can't have that because of that, that's a limit. You're putting a limit on something, and with God, all things are possible. And you are source energy, having a human experience. So with God, all things are possible for you. So let go of limits and thinking you can't do this or have that, because you can do, be and have whatever you desire. So the angels want you to set your intentions and get clear about what you want. And you may not know exactly what you want to do as a job, but you know what you want from a job, which may be a certain amount of money or certain hours or certain lifestyle things you can have. So you can set that intention and then that's what will be manifested for you. And he says obstacles are not what they seem. So you may see it as an obstacle that you're still looking for a job, but it's actually helping you to work out what you want and to bring the best thing in for you. Delays create the way. So you can get around obstacles with careful thought or simply choose something better for you. So I feel that the reason why a job may not be manifesting right now is because there's something better coming in for you. And the angels want you to work on that, okay? So what's the message from Daniel Brown? Message from Daniel Brown coming through is, it's always been you, okay? it's always been. And what I'm feeling as well is it's like Daniel Brown's higher self is saying to you, it's always been you that's been in control of your thoughts and emotions, even if you haven't felt that way. It's always been you that's been creating your reality, even if you haven't thought or felt that way. And that means your soul is on fire. You say, my soul is on fire and evaluating my next move. So what I'm connecting with two things here. I'm feeling like he's giving you a direct message about the fact that you have the power to change your life, to evaluate what your next move is in your job, and to make sure it's something that sets your soul on fire. Like I've just spoke to, like to Davey about changing things for the highest good. And that's what I'm being guided to share with you, that you can create your reality. So instead of thinking, I need to just look for a job, any job, look for something that's going to light you up inside. But I feel that this person is saying, it's always been you, my soul is on fire, and in this new year, I'm evaluating my next move. And there is loyalty there as well. I hope that helps, okay? Cosmic Priestess, thank you for the donation. Has my twin entered his new vessel yet and are walking? Has he entered a new vessel yet, okay? And, I'm glad that you and Patricia are connecting over this as well. I feel, they showed me intuitively. Is it there? Because they showed me in my mind then the Ace of Wands. It's there. Okay, but they showed it me intuitively. It's like that's where I saw in my mind when I turned this over. So first of all, the Ace of Wands is showing you by March. By March. So there's still things being set up. Now, even if he has entered into the new vessel, I feel he's not aware of what's going on. So I feel by March, things are going to be turning around. So March is your date, okay, by then. But really, you know yourself. You are connected. So you're coming up here as the Queen of Wands because you are being guided to have confidence right now, to be strong, and to be confident in who you are. And this may even take you by surprise. So, this new vessel may not be what you think. It could be a female vessel. Okay, and I'm not going to put that out there because obviously that's something for you to ponder on. Because I do definitely feel this card is about you and your strength and vitality and knowing your own truth. And I feel by March something is coming, but it could well be a feminine vessel, or the way you know who he is through, he's got a very feminine energy around him. Or not around him like in him, like he's feminine. Like he's feeling and, even maybe the way he talks. So I feel you're going to know because there's going to be a feminine energy that you connect with this vessel. I hope that makes sense, okay? So that's what they're showing me. It's either going to be a female vessel or a male vessel that's very feminine. That's what I need to share with you. But I feel it's happening between now and March. And that will mean this person, the physical self is very feeling and an empath. But I definitely feel struggles to communicate as well. So won't be able to get words out still. So it's likely it's a male vessel, but very feminine. I hope that helps, okay? So just be aware of everything that's happening around you because you're receiving previews constantly. I hope that helps, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation. Will I get this job I applied for? Any good news for this year and anything else that comes through? Well, remember, if you don't get the job, it's a redirection to something better. If you do get the job, there's a reason why, okay? So you've got happiness there. So if I was giving you a yes or no based on this card, I would say yes. But I feel the message for you is that regardless of whether you get the job or you don't, you're going to be happy. So what's coming in for you for this year is happiness, bliss, joy, feeling good, things getting better. That's what's happening. So whatever happens with this job, and I would say yes for that card, but whatever happens with this job, remember, if it doesn't work out the way you think, it'll work out differently for you. There'll be something better. You're protected. And that's also what you're being reminded. You're protected. You're protected in love. That's why there's delays. You're protected in work and life. That's why there can be delays. That's why you see rainbows. So everything that you're going through this year, you are protected. You have angels with you. So you're protected as you move forward into a year that's going to be very, very prosperous and happy and abundant. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, there she is. Patricia's in the chat there. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, great you're alive. Thank you for being here. Have a letter from the tax department saying everything is balanced and at the same time to pay. Any guidance? Okay, so what do the angels want you to know? You have a choice. You have a choice. Okay, it went back in. So I feel you know this, but you may be struggling because, you know, when we receive letters and things like that, it can cause fear. So I feel you know you have a choice. So you have a choice what you do because you've got a letter saying everything is balanced, and then you've got a letter saying you've got to pay. So what do? You have a choice. You have a choice. It's like the angel saying just leave it alone. And it call on Archangel Jeremiah. Okay, you then I'll call them of course, but it's like you have a choice what you do. You know, you don't have to, because you can say, well, I've got this, I mean, is it one letter? Is it two letters? What the angels are saying is money like energy is always moving. You're always either making money, spending money, or saving money, so choose wisely. So you know you choose wisely with money now because you may have made mistakes with money. So that letter is confusing because it's one letter. It's confusing because you're thinking, well, you know, what is it? So is it everything is balanced, but why do I have to pay? So I feel you do need to contact them, talk to them. So should you call them? I feel you need to anyway, but I feel call on Archangel Jeremiah, Archangel Ariel, and Archangel Gabriel to assist you to understand what this is all about and to be given the right guidance, regardless of what happens. There's abundance there. So I feel it's going to work out in your favour. So I'm seeing money coming to you. So this is showing you, even if you do have to pay something, money is still flowing to you because money is energy and your angels are with you. Your angels are with you, and I feel your twins with you as well, energetically. But I'm seeing this judgment card as, you know, whenever I connect with this particular card in this particular deck, which I've been using for a long, long time. Now, this is the first tarot deck I ever used back in around 2009, maybe. Perhaps before then, I can't even remember. So how many years is that? And I've always seen this as a twin flame card. I've always seen this as angels. You know, not necessarily like the standard judgment card in the tarot, because I always read intuitively. So what I feel is there is a judgment coming though, but you don't need to judge yourself or think you've done anything wrong. Or remember, you have a choice how you feel. So just see this as something neutral. Okay, it's your mind that's causing problems. Because that's what we do. We panic. We think, oh my God, you know, when really it's just a letter. And you have a choice how you feel about it. And you have a choice what you do about it. And you're okay. Regardless, you have money flowing in. Your treasure chest is overflowing here. And I definitely feel by October time, you're going to be in an amazing financial position anyway. So I really wouldn't worry about it. And if you do have to pay anything, there may be an opportunity for you to kind of pay in installments or whatever it is. So I really don't feel you have to stress about it at all. I hope that helps, okay? But call on Ariel, Jeremiah and Gabriel to work as a team when you were calling. You know, it's like when I go to the dentist, for example, I never have anaesthetic, okay? Because I call on the angels. And I always call on Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, you know, my guardian angels, Jesus, to surround me in healing and to help everything go to plan. And I say that because, you know, I always say, thank you for helping my dentist be honest with me and tell me the truth and to give me the best treatment. And he always does. He goes into detail, like I'm sure he doesn't do that with other people the way he does. You know, so it's about knowing that when you call on the angels, they will bring in this support. So you may get someone on the phone who actually explains it all to you in a way that you really do understand and brings up a solution. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, guidance on emotions, stored weight, signs on option, signs on action, not what. Sorry, something is seriously blocking communication here when I'm connecting with you because I'm trying to read your message and it's all over the place. So I feel you need to calm your mind first of all if there's any stress there. So you need to center yourself. Breathe yourself back into the now, call on the angels and find peace. And when you do that, things will be clearer. Okay, so let me start again. Guidance on emotions and stored weight. Stored weight, if you're talking about stored weight as in physical weight, like excess weight, it's because you're putting a barrier around. It's like a form of protection. That's why we put on excess weight. So signs on action, not when in surrender, regard conflict and on the new opportunity, came in yesterday morning. So I still feel that there's a lot of confusion around that, because when I read that, it doesn't make no sense. Okay, the way you've worded it. So what do the angels want you to know about this? You're going to feel easier around whatever it is from June. So between now and June, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I feel there's reflection happening right now. So this could be connected with the new opportunity. It could be connected with your person. There's a lot of deep thinking and healing taking place. So the next 4 months is going to be about reflection. By June, things are going to be easier. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. We've got leadership. So this is also about you stepping into a leadership role and delighting in that. So the angels say, delight in who you are. You are a leader. So this new opportunity could be about you becoming a leader or stepping into a leadership role, or that's what you're being guided to do in some way, shape or form. And take delight in that, because it's what you're meant to be doing. Okay, and also this is about you thinking about what you want, moving forward. Sign of conflict at work, study, should take action to follow up. Well, take leadership. You've got the polar bear. The polar bear means don't give up. Don't give up, okay, because you are a leader. And when you lead, you receive delight, and that means joy and success. So if you step into your power, things will shift forward. I definitely feel there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Things are going to get easier. This could even happen over the next 6 weeks. But I feel by June, any conflict or anything you're going through, anything that you're struggling with, is resolved. So there may also be, like, any stored weight will fall away. You're going to feel easier. I feel you need to spend more time asking for help from heaven and reflecting and meditating and calming your energy down. Because whenever there's conflict, we're not feeling at ease. We're allowing things to affect us that don't need to. And it's because you're learning to master your thoughts and emotions. Because you have power over your thoughts and emotions. And if you're letting people have power over you, that's something that needs to shift and change. So the angels say, take back your power by becoming the leader in your life. And remember that to delight in things, that everything happens for a reason. Instead of being stressed out, pray about it and give it to God. That's the message I need to share with you. I'm going to pull you another card out of this deck. What else? But I'm really feeling like time for yourself to calm your energy down. Yeah, focus on love. Connect with your inner child and engage. So we've got engagement, but I feel it's more about engaging with people. When you engage with people, you're able to sort things out. And the angels will help you. So call on Archangel Raguel, because he is the angel who assists with, bringing in a resolution or resolving things with other people. I hope that helps, okay? Kayla, thank you for the donation. What does my twin want to tell me? So what does your twin want to tell you? That's the message coming through. He's saying to you, is this real or am I imagining it? So what I feel he's had a very, very vivid dream about you, or a very vivid fantasy about you, and he's working out if it's real. Did that actually happen? It's like he woke up and he was like, did that happen? But he's also saying, is this real or am I imagining it? Is this too good to be true? The way I feel. That's why he may have gone within a little bit. Because you're his dream. You're his wish fulfillment. So he's saying this is a manifestation. So the message is, you are each other's reward. You're manifesting this love, so is he. He's your dream, you're his dream, and sometimes it can feel too good to be true, or it can feel like it's never going to happen, or fear. So you'll be rewarded with each other. That's what you need to know. When he connects with you, you're everything he wants. So he's trying to work out if this is real. And I feel this is also his own insecurity about being good enough for you. Card flying out here is, yeah, you got to trust the journey right now. This is an adventure. The dolphin's asking you to be playful, to lighten the load, to see things in a higher way. I've got a deck here I've created as well, but I haven't made it yet, okay, for the masculine's perspective. So let's see what, from the masculine's point of view, what he's saying. Yeah, he's saying dealing with and healing the past, okay. You are a strong leader, and he knows he is, so he's stepping into his power as a leader. Self-love opens all the right doors. So I definitely feel that time apart has been needed to grow into the best version of yourselves. But he's definitely thinking, is this real? Am I imagining it? Because he's questioning who he is and what this connection is, because it's very intense. But it is manifesting. And I feel there's a huge sign of rewards coming in and you coming back together the way you want to come back together between now and July. I hope that helps, okay? Pamela, thank you for the donation. Any message from Tehran he wants to meet today? Okay, so just go with the flow. Yeah, he knows you'd make a great team, and he may even tell you that, okay? So he knows that you're good together, and he wants to build a life with you. So this is things he may talk to you about, or if he isn't opening up, he's thinking inside when he's with you. Wow, we make a great team. I would love to build a life with you. These are the things he wants. So this is definitely shifting and coming in. There's a big change here coming in between now and March as well. So what else does he want you to know? Yeah, trust. You're being asked to trust the path you're on. Okay, you can't and won't miss out on this love because all paths lead home. So I feel that he definitely does want to meet today. What you have to remember with the masculines is that they can change their mind like the wind. So they can, 1 minute they can think, right, I'm definitely going to meet you today, and then they can go into fear. My twin's done it. You know, he's like, I'm going to meet you today, and then he's like, I'm not feeling very well, or I've got this going on, or, you know, it's fear, it's struggle in a battle. So just be okay with the when and the how, and be flexible and adaptable, because you can't miss out on this love. You're meant to be with him. Just be flexible with how, and allow him to open up in his own way, because he wants to. He said, I want to share my life with you. I want to build a life with you. We would make a great team. These are things going on in his mind. So even if he's not opening up, he is thinking it. So just allow things to unfold. Be playful. You know, just trust the journey and be at peace with where you are. I hope that helps, okay? Cosmic Priestess, thank you for the donation. Is Archangel Metatron my guide and my High Priestess? Well, first of all, if you feel Metatron's around you, he is. Okay, because he'll be with you right now. You know, Archangel Metatron was one of my guides for a long time. You know, he was around me a lot during the start of my spiritual journey. You know, it comes and goes now. So, for example, you're not going to have a specific archangel that stays with you for your entire life, because you're going to have different ones popping in here and there. And you say, am I a high priestess? You are a warrior. You are strong. You are a goddess. So this is about knowing that it's not about the label of high priestess, or it's about you knowing your own worth and value. You know you are psychic. You know you are a creator of your own reality. You know you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and that makes you a high priestess. That would make us all high priestesses, because you see things in a higher way. That's really what this is. Okay, if you're thinking about the label high priestess as in a pagan way, or maybe something you've done in the past in a previous lifetime, you have to trust in what you're feeling. But Metatron is helping you to balance your energy, to have faith and trust in your journey, and to remember who you are. So Metatron isn't just the angel of time. He deals with many, many things. He comes through for many, many reasons. He helps you with your life as well. So if you feel he's guiding you, trust that he absolutely is. Okay, so what I'm going to bring in is, well, it doesn't mean he's going to be around you forever. You know, he's there when you need him, don't get me wrong. Archangels are non-denominational. You can call on them whenever you want, and they can be with everyone. But say, for example, next week you may be connected with Archangel Michael, or Archangel Gabriel, or Archangel Jeremiah. So who's around you right now? So you've got Archangel Nathaniel around you as well, that you may not even be aware of, helping to remove obstacles in your way. Okay, you've got Archangel Michael giving you the strength that you need, and Archangel Michael is saying, I am here too. So you're connecting with Metatron, he's guiding you, but there is other angels around you as well. So because you've got Nathaniel and Michael, there could well be blocks being moved out of you the way on your journey right now to move you where you're meant to be. And Nathaniel is removing those blocks with Lord Ganesh, and Michael is giving you the strength to move forward. And Metatron is helping you to trust the process and to remember your power and who you are. So if you want to connect with your real high priestess energy, call on Archangel Raziel. Because Raziel is a psychic angel. He will help you access things within yourself. Archangel Michael will help you access the Akashic records to know your truth. But a high priestess, it depends what your definition is of a high priestess. When I'm connecting with your energy, I'm seeing you as powerful and strong, a warrior of light and love, a light worker, someone who's come here to help. And that's why you've come. I hope that helps, okay? E777, thank you for the donation, honey. A message for me today. So what's the message for you today? What do you need to know? What's the message for you today? You've got potential. There's so much potential within you, within your life for this year. potential all around you, opportunities, great things coming in. So this is a powerful message here, because it's saying whatever you're thinking of right now has potential. So that could be with your twin flame. It could be with work or a goal or a dream. There's potential there. Something is building. Something is growing. Something is shifting. Something is happening. That's the message, okay? So what else do you need to know? And this day has potential to turn things around. So any burdens you have or any fear you have, let it go. Remember what fear is. It's false experience appearing real, where your mind puts you into fear and creates illusion, or it's false evidence appearing real, where you see something that you may think is a fact and then it causes pain and it's illusion. You know, maybe something on social media or something someone says or does. So let go of your burdens and give your fear to heaven and have faith, because there's so much potential in your life in this year and in this day. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. A message, please, for my true love, please, Liz. I had 3 dreams last night with him. Wow. So that's showing you things are manifesting and coming to you. Blessed week, everyone. Thank you. So what does he want to say to you? What does your true love want to say? I should have done things differently, and I'm trying to do better now. So that's a huge sign. So it's like his past self is saying, I know I should have done things differently. And his now self is saying, I'm trying to do better. And it's like giving a second chance. It's like he's been given a second chance to do this the right way. And that's what you're being shown. So he's saying, yes, I should have done things differently, but now I'm trying to do better. And I've got a timeline here from July last year to June this year. Is a big shift, okay? So between now and June. So if you're waiting for communication, all of that, this is coming in between now and June. So he's saying, I know I should have done things differently. Look at the time. The watch is really standing out. Time ran out. I should have done things differently, but time ran out. Now I'm going to do it better. So he really is trying. And look at the body. Look at the difference in the cards. This is the past, and this is the future. This is what you've got coming. He may even look like that. Okay, it may have a six-pack or abs, or, you know, there's a lot of desire there. And obviously this is a youthful vessel too. I hope that helps, okay? Powerful message. Keep me posted on that one. Raluca, thank you for the donation. Can I have a message about what my DM is learning right now? So what is your DM learning? Where have I put my... there it is. I was like, where's that deck gone? There it is. So what is your DM learning right now? Just want to give Sandra a big shout out for this deck as well. This deck is the Divine Masculine Ego Struggles and Healing. It's by Sandra Cole from World Illumination 11, who is an amazing deck creator. And this is such a great deck to tap in with their healing journey. It really is. So the message is, what he's healing is perspective. Seeing things in a brand new way. He said, as I am awakening, so he's letting you know he's awakening. As I am awakening, I'm changing. Changing the way I view myself, us, life, and many things. I'm slowly but surely now starting to see things from a different and a higher perspective. So that's what he's learning. He's learning how to do that. To view things from a higher place, to see things in a higher way, to not take things personally. So we see what you're learning as well. But you can use this for anyone. You haven't just got to use it for the masculines because it's a masculine deck. Gratitude. You're learning to be grateful for everything. Thank you for leading the way. And you're really saying this to God or the higher power or Jesus or whoever you're connecting with. I feel this as you said, not to your twin. You're saying this to whomever you are being guided by. Thank you for leading the way. And by loving yourself and doing your inner work and healing yourself and moving forward on your path, it's inspiring your twin to do the same. So gratitude is the key to move things forward. Shall I do a collective card? Let's do a collective energy. Everyone who's watching right now, what are you learning? Everyone who's watching right now, what are you learning? To let go of the pain of the past. And that may be a comfort zone. So that may be something that you go back to or you think about. And I definitely feel this is mirrored. So your person is learning to step out of their comfort zone to release the past. Okay, so what they're saying, if there's like anything they're stuck in right now, whether it's fear, a karmic relationship, an addiction, a job they hate, whatever it is, a cycle, they're saying it's easier to stay in what I've always known, even though I know I need to change. So they're kind of trying to resist the change, but they can't. Because God's pruning the tree. And the snake's coming in for that reason, to release them. So they say, okay, I know I've got to change. I know it's scary to step out of a comfort zone, but I know I've got to do it. I'm trying to let go of the fear of stepping out of my comfort zone, what I'm used to, so I can embrace change and what life truly has in store for me. Because they're living a half life. With you, they'll live a full life, a life of thriving and adventure and excitement and passion and joy. And that's how it should be. And that's why you're waiting. Even though you're never waiting, life is always, going on, and we're always working on ourselves and everything else. But it's about why you're not moving on with someone else, because that's what you deserve too. So you deserve each other in the most nicest possible way. So when we hold on to pain of the past, it does not serve in the moment. And it says, holding on to pain in the past is not serving me. And I have been holding on to a lot from my childhood, past relationships, my own guilt and shame. I'm doing the best I can to release my pain and the past, even though working through it is not easy. So it can also be working through and releasing the pain of the past to be able to step out of a comfort zone. But I definitely feel there's a huge message about karmic endings and change coming into 2025. And that's what the wood snake is doing. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do a message for Johnny says, will you please say, Dixie Rose, you're doing a great, okay, whatever. We're going to do a message for Jacinta says, hi Liz, Tom is my dad's, Tom, I think you mean tomorrow, not Tom. Tomorrow is my dad's tooth extraction. There could be someone called Tom watching over though here. Okay, there could be Tom. Tom could even be your dad's guardian angel there. So there's a reason you've said Tom, and I've picked it up as a name, okay? So tomorrow is my dad's tooth extraction. A little nervous about it, any comfort messages. Again, you're worrying about everything. You worry too much. You worry about, you say, I'm nervous about this. I'm nervous. It's a tooth extraction. Come on. The angel's saying, what you're worrying about? Let go of the worry. You worry too much about everything and everyone, and you've got to let that go. Okay, so what you need to do instead is call on the angels. I've had tooth extractions. It's fine. When you're calling on heaven. Okay, when I have fillings, I don't have anaesthetic because I call on heaven. He's got diabetes and whatever he's on, whatever's going on, he'll be okay. Okay, you're worrying too much. You're stressing too much. He's a grown man. He can take care of himself. Okay, so you need to release all this fear. That's the message I have for you. You've got to release all the fear that's in you. Because every time you come on, you say, this is scaring me, or I'm afraid of this, or it's all fear. Which shows me you're still not breathing yourself into the now and being at peace. Because if you truly believe in God and the angels, you'll know that whatever's meant to happen will happen for the highest good of all. So I'm not meaning to tell you off, but it really is about you've got to check yourself before you wreck yourself, because you're creating problems that don't need to be there. Okay, and this is the truth. You know your truth inside, that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. You're going through enlightenment right now. And everything your dad is going through, remember, is also for his health and healing. So for his own soul journey. So you've got focus on gratitude. Say thank you. I'm so grateful my dad's extraction goes well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A calm mind creates peace. If you're calm, it will reflect on everyone. And again, you say maybe you're picking up on your mum. Maybe you are, because you are an empath, but you're still allowing it to affect you. So you need to work on creating a calm mind in all ways, because that creates health. So the calmer he goes into that extraction, the better things will be anyway. When we're stressing and worried, we panic and we go into fear. So focus on gratitude. I'm so grateful that this goes well. Thank you, angels. I'm so grateful that my dad is surrounded by Archangel Raphael and Jesus helping this to go well. That's what you need to do, okay? Like, Donna says, your dad will be fine. Try not to worry about it. But really, it's an tooth extraction. If it was like a heart operation or something else, it would be a bit more serious. And I'm not saying it's not serious because of what his problems are, but you need to see it in a different way. I hope that helps, okay? Emily G says, hi, Liz. Are there any messages from N to me at this time? I wonder what his intentions are. He's saying to you, do I have what it takes? His intention is to find the strength to move forward. Okay, but he's saying, do I have what it takes? Can I do this? So that's what he's doing right now. He's finding the strength. So have faith that he has the right intentions, but he needs to find the strength, or however he needs to find the strength. So right now, work on the 5D love, the 5D bond that you share. Your love for each other is stronger than ever. It's growing stronger every day. You are both having fantasies and vivid dreams, reminding you where you belong and how it should be. So you're connecting in dreams and fantasies. Trust in that, okay? He knows where he belongs. He's finding the strength to change. Ling, thank you for being here. Hi, Liz. What is ST doing to bring forward our connection? So what is happening with ST? Well, first of all, you are the power in his life. So he sees you in your power and he's very inspired by you. He's also a little bit intimidated by you because you know what you want and you're willing to do what it takes to get it. So first of all, the angel's saying, you've got this, okay? You are strong and powerful. And he's saying, I am ready for the next chapter. So really the message is, the more in power you are, the more you're remembering who you are, the more strong you feel, the quicker things move forward. Because he's saying, I am ready for the next chapter. So if you start seeing 21:21 on the clock, that's a huge sign of that, okay? Let me just bring in another message here. So I definitely feel that you and your power is guiding him to be in his power, because you're mirrors. He said, I do see you. I see you. So he could be watching you on social media. He's got his eye on you in some way. They give me a block. Yeah, his intention is to clear the blocks in communication. Big block there connected with. Secrets. He's going to tell you his secrets. He's going to open up to you. He isn't telling you the whole story yet. You have to be willing to both say and hear the truth. And that's what's coming in. He wants to speak his truth. He wants to tell you how he feels. I hope that helps, okay? Sakshi says, is Armit love me? Please tell me. Does Armit love you? How does he feel? Okay? He feels up in the air about things right now. So things in his life are up in the air. What he's saying is, you enchant me. He sees you as an empress. He sees you as someone who he can't not think about. So he's not saying for sure if he loves you. I feel he's working that out right now because things are up in the air. His feelings are up in the air. He's feeling very emotional about you and the situation. But he's saying, you enchant me. Or divine grace, the person you are. And you are going to reconnect. Okay, so you enchant me. That's what he's saying. So he's not coming through with the words, I love you. But he's saying you enchant him. So he's excited by you. You know, he's drawn to you. He sees you as mysterious and sexy and dynamic. But things are up in the air. That could also be in his life. And I feel that he's going to tell you how he feels. Or this is going to move forward in February. So you've got to be patient. Otherwise you get in your own way and you self-sabotage, okay? Going to bring in a message for Lisa. I know she's been in here. I want to do Lisa a message from a twin. Lisa Hard. Battling my demons. Yes, she is. I don't want to fight anymore. This is amazing because I feel this is connected with you. You know, that it's like, remember when I did that reading? Oh, you are amazing. I'm so glad you're here. Because you know when I did that reading the other day and I spoke about Nicole Kidman pushing Tom Cruise against the wall in Days of Thunder. You know, when he's saying, well, how could you ignore me like that? You know, when he tries to kiss her and she pulls away and it's because she's doing her work. And then he says, how could you ignore me like that? And she says, I wasn't ignoring you. And she pushed him against the wall. That's what I'm connecting with you. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight with you. And that's what you know. You're that I can't be bothered with this fighting anymore. I want to be in touch. I want to reconcile. But she is still battling the demons. And I feel these demons are still around between now and May. Or at least over the next 15 weeks. So it's about you knowing that. And you'll be battling your own demons too. So what else is going on? Yeah, action. Definite big action steps between now and March. So I feel you're going to be spending more time together because you're going to follow your passion and do what satisfies your soul. And it satisfies your soul to be with her. This is the right time to move forward. So again, the angels are confirming to you what you already know. They're confirming to you that you have made the right decision and done the right thing. Yeah, you've got... it's like the ruins. He's saying that things you no longer need are falling away to make room for the love you deserve. And that can be scary. So this is all the things you're releasing and all the things she needs to release. And understand this. You are not just another notch on the headboard. Or it's what it says. Or you are the real deal. Okay, you are the real deal. And that's what you need to know. And also you got drowning. So he says you were going under and barely keeping things afloat, asked for help. That's what she was going through, and then you reached out. So I feel she was drowning in her own sorrow and her own pain, and she was going through all the physical stuff, and then you reached out and she felt better. She felt much better. Okay, so the big message here, and I'm seeing this more as a gate than anything else, a big gate has been opened here. And this is also coming in around this 111 portal. Is it on Saturday? When that comes in as well, something big is going to happen there. I hope that helps again. We just pull you one more card. Yeah, new vision. You have a new vision now. So it's about starting this year in a different mindset, and that's going to manifest for you. I hope that helps, okay? I feel more at peace today, yeah, and it's because you were both drowning, and now you've come back together. It's replenished. You know how twin flames heal each other. You went through a healing by connecting yesterday. Lisa came into reunion, by the way, with her twin flame in the physical yesterday, which is amazing, okay? So well done. Another preview of what's coming. Let's do a message for Donna Harvey. Okay, and see Rob's in the house as well. Hey, Rob, great to have you here, honey. So this is for Donna Harvey. Okay, is this real or am I imagining it? So, you know, the dreams and the visions of being with you are getting so real. He's actually wondering if it is real. You know, it's like the inner union you're in is so real. It's like it's actually happening in the outer union. So that's manifesting it. And you're both feeling that way. So I definitely feel it's very, very real right now. It feels like he's right by your side. So he's just caught between two worlds. It's just a matter of time until he steps into your reality properly or fully. So trust that he will find his way out of that, whatever it is he's in, to be all in with you. You set your boundaries down, you know your worth, and you focus on you and trust the process because they know where they belong. So the message is he knows where he belongs, he knows that you're the one, but I feel it's been so real in his mind or in his emotions that he's actually, it's like he's right there with you, and that's why you're feeling all this heat and power and kundalini. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do messages for Rob as well, so let's bring in a message for Rob. What's going on with Avery? The pain is killing me too. And you're saying you had a sleepless night. So he's saying this pain of not being with you and this pain, they're giving me a block of these blocks. Oh, really painful block there. It's killing him too. So he's hurting without you too, okay? What else do you need to know? Yeah, he wants to be open and loving. He wants to say what's in his heart. This is what he wants to do. And it's killing him that he isn't doing that yet. So what's stopping him? Well, what do we need to know what's coming in? You've got community and fulfillment. So you're finding your fulfillment right now through your community. And that could be here on this channel or with other people, other channels or your own channel. Or, you know, people you connect with through the online community because you have a soul family here. You know, you are connected. There could also be people in your community. But I feel that you know really that you can trust people here because they get you, if that makes sense, rather than people around you. So there's a fulfillment there and you're protected. So giving this big block in the throat here, which you're probably connecting with. And it feels like while the blocks are there in communication, you know you're receiving the messages from him in a different way, whether it's through readings or Q&As or, you know, anything else, talking to other people, the other communities. You know, you're connecting with people that show you the truth because he is struggling to communicate and it's killing him. So why is he struggling to communicate? What do we need to know? It's to do with mission and opening up to you. So he's saying we have a mission together, which, you know, you are beautiful. So he is watching you in some way or thinking about you. And he's saying it's all part of my learning to accept myself for who I am. And I feel that's who he is in his relationship with you as much as himself as a light worker and on mission. So it's all part of the mission. That's why he's in so much pain and going through so much chaos and drama. He always seems to be in a chaos or a drama. Yeah, he's healing to take that mask off. It even feels like the mask has come off, but there's like his face is distorted and needs to heal it. So what it's like, you know, it's like, you know, when you kind of take, you know, bandages off and it reveals the healing. I'm seeing that. I'm not seeing a mask as in there's a mask on. The mask's off, but there's still a healing happening. It's like a burns, like burns they're showing me, you know, like healing burns, things that burning. Yeah, he's in chaos. That's what I need to share, okay? So sit with that message. I hope it helps. We've got Intuitive Tarot says, hi Liz, would I be able to receive a message from loved ones in heaven? Of course. So what do your loved ones in heaven want to say? We've got, I can see and think clearer now. So what you really need to know is the person who's coming through here can see clear, so they may have had eye issues, or think clearer, so they may have issues with the mind, or thinking clearly, and that could indicate something like dementia, or a battle with Alzheimer's disease, or something that just clouded their judgment in some way. But what I'm connecting with is, collectively, your loved ones in heaven are coming through, saying, you just need to see and think clearer. And you do that in the now. So I feel there's guidance here for you. That you know that when you're in the present moment, you are safe and you can gain clarity on things and understand things in a higher way, instead of allowing the ego to bring in a cloud in judgment to stop you from seeing things clearly. That's what I'm being guided to share. That's the message coming through. But I feel this is also someone who may have struggled with thinking or seeing, and they are around you, okay? Each Nana's coming through, okay? So she's letting you know that she's fine where she is, and she's youthful again now, and she's back to full health, which they do when they go over the other side. There's no issues physically. And she's saying, when you're in the moment, you can see and think clearly. And I feel you do know that. I feel like I need to remind you of that for some reason. So maybe you haven't been centering yourself or cleansing your chakras or meditating, or maybe you've been busy, or you've been overdoing or overthinking, and you need some time out to center yourself. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, I want to do a message actually for Victor. Victor, let's go back up to Victor, because I know he's asked a question, because I saw him in the chat earlier asking a question. Well, I've got, Victor, are you still here? Is there anything you want to know? Let me know, okay? I'm going to do Suresh, and then if you've got a particular message, you're going to do a message around your twin. But if there's something specific you want me to do, just let me know in the chat, okay? So Suresh, thank you for the donation. Can I get messages from Harry today? So what does Harry want to say to you today? No one can satisfy me like you can. Okay, no one. So it doesn't matter who he's with, who he's been with in the past, any of that. You say, no one but you can satisfy me. But something is in the way. So there is a delay to this happening. Okay, there's something in the way, whether it's fear or a situation he's in or anything else. He's saying, I am finding a steady pace. So he is on the way to you, it's just slow and steady, okay? And he is finding his purpose. So I definitely feel that you're going to end up together. It's your dream come true, both of you. Because nothing and no one can satisfy him like you do. And remember, it's not anyone's job to satisfy us. We have to satisfy ourselves and all of that. Happiness is, after all, an inside job. But what he's saying is you're the one. You're the one I intend to be with, but there is something in the way right now, and that's causing a bit of pain and heartache, but you will eventually be together. It's all part of the purpose. So you're being asked to have faith in the plan, because he is on his way, even though it's slow and steady. I hope that helps, okay? Victor says a Keanu card and a message from my twin. So let's do your Keanu card. Okay, what's the message coming through for you? What's the message coming through? I love how you use these cards, and you love the Keanu cards. It's worth buying the deck for that, because I bought myself this deck from a shop here in Stoke where I live. So you've got breathe. And again, before Christmas, you were receiving all these messages to have time out, to breathe, to center yourself. So you've got breathe. So you can always take a moment for yourself when you need it. So I feel it's a similar message coming through. So I still feel like you may be overdoing things a little bit, and you need time for you. Even if it's just 5 minutes to breathe yourself back into the now. And this is from, it says, how is this iconic image of Keanu referred to online? Sad Keanu. So I feel you may even be connecting with your twin's sadness, because he's sad without you. And when you breathe, you come together anyway. But what I'm really connecting with here is, when you're dealing with any sadness, or you're dealing with anything, other people's sadness too, because you are an empath, and that could also be connected with your mum or anything else, make sure you're having time to breathe, to recenter and refocus yourself. So what else do you need to know? What's going on with your twin? Your twin is saying, I watch you when no one is looking. I watch you. So he's watching you in some way. When no one is looking, he's watching you. So just have faith that he is aware of what he needs to do. He may be quiet in the physical, he may be silent, but he is moving forward to you. Because he's watching you and he's planning what the next move is. And I feel he's doing this at night. I feel it's night time when he's watching you. What else does he want to say? Fear creates the problems. Fear. And we know that. It is fear that causes all the problems. With love, it creates all the solutions and all the answers. So it's fear that gets in the way. Procrastination, overthinking, all of that. So you're breathing together, you're connecting in the 5D, and that's opening the doors. I hope that helps, okay? Larisha, thank you for the donation. Is there a message from angels or dear? What do the angels want you to know right now? Wisdom. You're gaining wisdom. Everything you're going through on this journey is making you stronger and wiser as a soul. It's giving you life experiences. It's helping you to understand yourself much better. It's showing you the way forward. So there's lots of wisdom you are learning right now. And you may be feeling restless because your twin is restless. Working out what to do, lying awake at night, anxious, overthinking, seeking answers. So breathe yourself back into the now. Remember, tomorrow is another day. So if you've had a sleepless night or you're connecting with that in any way, that's the reason why. He has a plan, and that's what he's doing. He's lying awake at night thinking about this plan. He's going to have a plan for us. And he's drowning his sorrow. So he's thinking about, it's not very nice where he is, or he's not happy where he is. So he's drowning his sorrows. Now, he may not necessarily be having a drink, but he's definitely feeling sorry for himself, sitting around overthinking. But when he's in bed, he's trying to work out this plan. So I definitely feel the plan is to be with you and come to you, to take you by the hand and lead you forward, to talk about the future and make it right. However, he is in that planning stage. So you've got to be patient with the timings because he's working it out. And if you're having restless nights, the angels are showing that to you. I hope that helps, okay? Sheba says, hi Liz, any message from higher self, general health? What do you need to know? That's the message coming through. This is for Sheba Gemini. Going forward. Okay, so your higher self is helping you to go forward, to follow the path you're on because you're on the right path. And everything else will fall into place. So regarding your health, what do you need to know? Physically, you're okay. So it's probably ascension you're going through. And natural aging. Okay. And you've got relax, indulging a massage to boost circulation. So there could be circulation issues. And it's to do with natural aging. I resonate with that because, I've noticed that I get white finger when it's cold. Like people call it Raynaud's disease, whatever it is. But I get white finger. And since I've been on perimenopause, I'm getting it in my toes as well. When I met Lisa the other day, we were out in town. Before I met her in town, I had to get to where she was, and it was freezing cold. And by the time I got to where she was, my toes had gone white. It was awful. I had like the worst half an hour ever trying to warm my toes and everything up. It was awful, but it's natural aging and circulation. So if you're dealing with that, okay, the angel's saying physically you're okay. It's to do with natural aging, and it's to do with, just the need to release fear and things like that. But indulge in a massage and it will boost circulation. I'm massaging my feet right now. There you go. So it's natural aging, physically you're okay. It's nothing like to concern yourself with, and you're moving forward, and you're going to keep moving forward. And I feel that's also about walking forward too, walking. So everything's okay. Because, we do start panicking and thinking, oh my God, what's going to happen, with the physical self, especially when we're having issues with feet and toes and things like that. But I feel you're going to be okay. I hope that helps, okay? Amy says, I'm thinking about opening up a business. What's my reading? So thank you for being here. So you're thinking of opening up a business. What's your reading? I feel that if you're being guided to do it, okay? Yeah, you're receiving all the signs. You're putting together all the pieces of the puzzle from the signs you are receiving to do this. So pay attention to the coincidences you experience. There is no coincidences. If I created this deck, I would have put synchronicities because there is no coincidences. So everything's happening to show you the way forward, and there's magic in this. You have the power now. Use your magic. That means your natural ability to create with the universe to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. Okay, so there's magic. So this is a great idea, and it will be successful for you. I hope that helps, okay? I saw one. Let me just have a look back up here. Sheena D says, hi Liz, will P and I reconcile our relationship? So will you reconcile your relationship? Yes, okay. And he's going to open up. Yeah, I feel from July he's going to open up to you. So it could happen sooner than that, but I'm feeling July is a big turning point where he's going to open up to you. But the answer is yes. I hope that helps, okay. Johnny says, I've been single for 20 years. Tell me when will I meet the right partner? When you are the right partner. So you will have been doing work on you, but also you've been saved for someone wonderful. So see it that way. Don't think, oh, I've been single for 20 years. Think, wow, God is saving me for somebody wonderful. Someone who can give and receive equally to me. Someone who is going to match me in many ways. And if you work on becoming your best version, being the person you want to be with, then you become attractive and magnetic. So relaxation. So it may happen when you are in a relaxed state, when you're feeling calm, when you're not wanting it to come in, when you're more at peace with things. You may meet this person when you are relaxing. So you may go somewhere and relax and you meet this person. So I feel you've just got to give it to the divine. Set your intentions. Ask for the kind of person you want to come in. And affirm it. I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. I'm so happy and grateful that I have found true love. Not that I will find true love, because that's a future tense. I have found true love. I'm so happy and grateful that me and my partner are on the same page. I'm so happy and grateful for all the love and romance in my life. When you're affirming those things, you're bringing them in. And you'll experience them. You'll see previews. You'll see people holding hands, loving each other, maybe getting married. You'll see all these things, and that's a preview of what's coming in. So relax and allow the universe to do its thing. But I feel the message is you've been saved for someone wonderful. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Liv, great to have you here, honey. How are you doing? I'm sending you so much love. How did your date go that day? Let me know. Great to see you here. I always love it when Liv pops in. It's amazing. We're going to do a message for... Isha says, dear Ranuk, future action, no contact, okay? So what's this person's... what's going to happen? You don't need to pay, Isha. I'm doing your question now, okay? So this person is finding their purpose right now, okay? The King of Wands is someone who's loyal. And I feel they are loyal to you, but something is in the way. Okay, so even though you may not be together right now, or he may not be moving forward the way you want him to, it doesn't mean he isn't thinking about you. Okay, something is in the way that needs to be released right now. He's saying, no one can satisfy me like you can. No one. Okay, so you're the one he wants. You're the one who satisfies him, but something is in the way. So let's see what's in the way. Okay, this could be a karmic situation. It could be fear. It could be other things. So, yeah, there needs to be an ending. So there has to be an ending for this new beginning. And that's why there's no contact, because he's working out how to release himself from something or how to let something go. The cycle is completing. Get ready for the next chapter ahead. So there is going to be a new chapter coming into your life over the next 3 months. I feel you may have 3 more months of no contact, and then he's going to come in. Okay, so I feel March, April, big things happening. So you've got to be patient, because no one can satisfy him like you can. I hope that helps, okay? Someone said, what deck is that? Is it this one? This is Mystic Moon's deck, Divine Masculine Tarot and Ascension Journey. This one is my deck, Twin Flames Real Love Tarot. Okay, so I don't know which one you mean, but I think you probably mean this one, okay? We're going to do a message for... Liv says, doing okay, got 2 new kittens here as well, as my girlfriend getting to see my daughter at the end of the month for a few hours. Amazing. Let me pull a card for you. Let's do a card for Liv. Kyra. I'm just so used to calling you Liv, you know. You know, living the life. I'm so used to just calling you Liv. You know what I mean. So, openness. And all you've got openness, wonders. Let me just see what the other one is. Taking risks. Yeah, it's amazing this is because really your daughter has opened you up to a whole new way of looking at life. Wonders, magic. Seeing things through childlike eyes. And she's opened you up. She's opened your heart. And I feel that's also opening you up in love as well. So she's opened you up in many ways. Like you've had barriers around yourself that she's pulled down those walls. And that's made you more open in love. And that's allowed you to take risks and move forward in other ways, doing things, whether it's in things you're doing at work, things you're doing in your own personal journey or love or whatever. You are taking more risks now in your life because she's opened you up to that. And you've got an eagle there as well, an eagle in flight, which is a huge sign about manifesting your dreams and great things coming in. So great things are coming in, especially around the full moon, which is on the 13th. So I feel there's also an opportunity to be open and loving and see all this wonder around the full moon. So you may be meeting around the full moon, you know, that meeting up with your daughter or seeing your daughter. I'm just going back to where your message is. I've lost it. Where did it go? Yeah, getting to see my daughter at the end of the month too. So the full moon is opening doors for that to happen. So there's something wonderful coming in for you around this full moon. And this could be opening up to your girlfriend or something nice happening. But I feel there may even be an opportunity for you to get to see your daughter around the full moon. But obviously the full moon around that time, because we've got the full moon on the 13th and then the full moon on the 12th. So it could actually be just making you aware that the door is open between the 13th of this month and the 12th of next month for great things to come in. I hope that helps, okay? We're amazing. She's opening you up to all these new possibilities in life. Robert says, am I advised to get involved with lavender? Okay, is lavender a person? You don't mean like lavender, the scent or the flower, or the message for you is there is a delay around it because something has been released first. So the message I need to give to you is, it's about freeing yourself up. There could be something that's happened here. This can be connected with divorce or legal proceedings or some kind of past relationship, or something's been released and that's why there was a delay, but I feel that delay is coming to an end. So as long as you're okay with the past, I feel you can move forward with this person in the future. So you know yourself if it's the right time. Because maybe you've been through something yourself. Maybe you've released something in your own life. So you'll know if it's time to move forward or not. You'll feel it inside in your intuition. But I feel any delays that have been around this or around you moving forward in any way are coming to an end. I feel those delays are nearly over now. Because they may have been delayed because there's been a releasing of the past. Whether it's been a relationship or a marriage or a situation or whatever it is. It feels like the justice is here now balanced. So I feel it would be a balanced situation to come together with this person. So really the answer is, I feel that if you feel it's right for you, it will be okay. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to go off because I've been on for 2 hours. So I'm going to be live again tomorrow. So if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button for me, thank you to everyone who's here. If you haven't received a message, just click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer, something you need to know. And you can catch me tomorrow. If you want to reach out to me for a personal reading, you can. It's guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. That's what I do in the afternoons. So I'm sending you all so much love. Have a wonderful day. Thank you to my moderators and everyone else. And I'll see you soon.